Hoyoverse is actually based. Yes, you heard me right. The thing is that they based in a little bit different ways than you think. You may think that I'm capping, but let me explain. The other day, I was watching server drama reactions, and I heard this.
People don't get. These devs are so fucking dumb. There's two options. The devs are incompetent, or they think the player base is retarded. You choose your poison. Everybody knows this shit is bad.
It made me think about this for some time. And then it hit me. They do actually think that their player base are retarded. I think that it's all a big experiment by Hoyo. Let's make a comparison with a certain story. Do you remember that pranker who fed an Oreo filled with a toothpaste to a homeless guy? Was he an asshole? Yes. Was a homeless guy a victim? Also yes. Now imagine that YouTuber went and tried to do the same thing the very next day. What do you think would happen? Would a homeless guy take it the second time?
No.
But what would happen if he ate it again? Would he be a victim then? What about third time, fourth time, fifth time? At what point you would start see him not as a victim but as a moron? After third time or after fifth time? You see, Hoyo been feeding us such Oreos all this time. But it was filled not with a toothpaste, but with a fecal matter. Hot, stinky shit. And people been gorging on it for years. Not gonna lie, at this point I think Hoyo doing this just to see how far they can go without losing revenue. They actually think about Genshin players as a retards. You see, Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero don't have this problem. Hoyo shows us that they know and that they can fix it. At this point, Genshin is just a reservation for hairless primates, where Hoyo conducts their inhumane experiments, and they don't even hide it. Unlike Kuro Games and other gacha companies, they don't have to cater to their players. Oh, and don't mistake this as a Kuro bootlicking. I think that any gacha company is an exploitative ass that would fuck you over for your money. But Hoyo is just on another level. So, in Ukrainian, we have this word, terpila. It describes a person that would endure anything, but not in a heroic way. It's like when you bully someone and they don't do anything to stop it. You piss on his face and he don't even try to stop you or dodge it. He just waiting for you to stop. He won't stop you from flirting with his GF and won't stop you from cucking him. This person wouldn't do anything regardless of whatever he has the opportunity or not. He would just endure it. Terpila basically is a cuck but on an everyday level. And Genshin community is full of these terpilas. It's even worse, they all train to defend their master. I think if players gave Genshin Concord treatment, everything would be fixed the very next week. I have an idea. Instead of asking Hoyo to change for good, let's change it for evil. Let's just wait and see how much shit they can feed to the users before they retaliate. So, let's give our Chinese friends some actual advice that they can implement into our game. Firstly, it's been almost 5 years since launch. There were a lot of stuff that happened during this time. One of these is inflation. To compensate for inflation levels, MiHoYo should increase the top-up prices. How else they can afford Dora the Explorer collab after this Teletubbies jam? Okay, next suggestion. You know how you lose certain skills when you're not training? I think that they should implement this into Genshin. For example, if you didn't use a certain character for a week, lose 1 level in random talent of this character. Of course, you don't get resources back. Oh, and of course, to combat this, you can buy a $2.99 subscription of Taiwan Fitness to not lose stats without playing characters. Next, we should add some unneeded realism to this game. How about making food spoil in the inventory? Like in some survival games, it will encourage players to collect more mint and kill more boars, and in this way they will sink even more time. Of course, if they don't buy an adaptive fridge subscription for $2.99, you can make it a part of the battle pass for all you want. With increased realism, we also need to implement more inflation to Teyvat. They should attach inflation percent to real currency for fun. And lastly, do you remember this survey about artifact domains? You know, the one if you like how it works or not. Instead of making new domains, which as you know costs money, they should just reuse old ones. Just take this and make it negative. And there you have it. Twice the artifacts. And if you have some ideas to quote-unquote improve our game, leave them in the comment section. So, we just saved a bunch of money for our Hoyo overlords. And what about players? All the unsatisfied are already left the game, so the revenue wouldn't change. It would even rise. Remember that we just made top-up more expensive? Yes, that's it. These primates would tolerate this and even more. The only thing that we can do is to unpack our popcorn and just enjoy the show that Hoyo provides us. So leave a like, comment and subscribe. Subscribe to my Twitch, to my X account, and come to my streams. I stream both on YouTube and Twitch, and there will be more videos to come.